with cornerback Zach Dilger. Gussie's victorious today on homecoming. Zach, let's first of all talk about homecoming and what it means to come out and get a W here this afternoon.
Yeah, you know it's big. Whole week just building up kind of to this big game on Saturday. We all knew we had come from always big rivalry, so whole week kind of just building it up. Everybody's ready to go, so it was nice to get the win on that.
Now, you being a defensive player, defense really came to play today. Forced 4 turnovers all through the air. You had 2 interceptions. Talk about your mentality and how you guys were able to force turnovers of the Olaf.
Well, you know, they got a really good pass past that team. A lot of deep balls, so we knew we had to go play. Get back, have some good pressure up front, make them throw some balls. We were just able to make plays, you know. Good team, we came out on top.
Let's talk about next week. Let's carry this forward. What do we have to do to play like this and be successful again next week?
We need to bring the same kind of focus we brought in this week and in next week's practices. Big time, we can't take a step back. We got to keep moving forward. More focus, determination, just get it done.
Great, Zach. Well, thanks for your time. Congrats on the win, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
We're here with wide receiver Matt Boyce. First of all, Matt, the feeling of this game, a little bit of a slow start in that first quarter, and then we really picked it up into that second and third quarter, extending the lead. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, you know, in the first, we're just kind of getting settled in, figuring out what they're running, changing up formations and everything, and then the second, we had it all figured out, and our coaches made some plays.
Now today, a big day through the air, especially for you. 13 catches, 150 yards, and a touchdown. Talk about a little bit about how you were able to attack that secondary for St. Olaf.
You know, they're playing a lot of cover 3, and through the week we practiced all week with our smash route. A lot of our routes were really well played all week during at camp with defense. Our scout D was phenomenal. Jamari Brooks Gladden and Philip's son were a huge part of that, our success. And we just hammered it out in defense and focused up all week.
Great, Matt. Well, thanks for your time. Congrats on the win. And good luck going forward.
Thank you.
We're joined by head coach Peter Haugen, Gustavus football team victorious today on homecoming over St. Olaf. Coach, let's talk about that a little bit. A big win for the Gussies coming back from a tough loss last week. What's this mean for your squad?
That means a lot. You know, it's a kind of a hinge moment for us, and we talked about that this week. And you know, I think the biggest thing you can see, our guys had energy. They kept believing. We got up right away, and then all of a sudden, 5-10 minutes later, we find ourselves down by 7 and almost down by. You know, they almost put another one in there, but you know, it was just a great team effort, and I really felt like each guy did what they're being asked to do in terms of whether they're on the field or off the field. We had great energy today, and certainly a really big win for the team.
You mentioned coming down 13-7. Let's talk about a little bit of maybe some adjustments or what happened after falling behind in that first quarter that we really improved there in the second and third.
Yeah, I think, you know, they've got great receivers, and you know, they were hurting us there a little bit with some of that intermediate stuff. And so we mixed things up a little bit, and you know, they have a young quarterback who's good, but we tried to give him a few different looks, and I think that really helped us. You know, we played some man on him, which I think helped us. And, yeah, those are a little bit of what we did. We were just giving up too much of those intermediate routes in the first quarter. They were catching balls and running free.
Now, big win this week, obviously. Let's talk about next week. What do we need to carry over from this week into next week, maybe improve on to have just as much success next week?
Well, we need to demonstrate that we're a mature football team, and that if you have one really solid week, what do you follow that up with? And so I think that's the message. You gotta be a mature football team and one that's continuing to grow. If we think that we've arrived, then obviously we're not gonna grow the way we need to. So it'll be trying to be really critical of the mistakes that we made and try to play cleaner.
Great, Coach. Well, congrats on the win again today. Thanks for your time, and good luck next week.
Thanks a lot.